going to teach you guys how to clap, okay? You've got one finger. You're just going to tap it here on your hand. All of you participate. Then you've got two fingers. You've got three fingers. You've got four fingers. Who are you clapping for? But I just asked you to clap. Who are you clapping for?
Myself.
You're clapping for yourself. Because you are enough. Who here feels like they're not enough? And you don't have to wait for your friend to stick up their hand before you stick up your hand. I've watched you. I'm Chaplain Bernadine. I'm from Missing Day Road. We look for the missing. And let me tell you something. Every missing case is different. If one of you go missing, I will personally look for you. Personally. Why do people go missing? Okay? Put up your hands if you know why. Kom, julle is slim man.
Because they were kidnapped.
Right?
Because they were kidnapped.
Yes. They also go missing because they don't want to listen to their moms and dads, huh? So they run away. Or they get a boyfriend that's older than them. And he influences you to run away with him. It happens. How many of you girls have already got a boyfriend? Put up your hands.
Okay. Ma'am, I'll leave the room. Maybe you'll get some hands.
Are you all boyfriendless? Okay, we need to start a dating site here. There's nothing wrong with having a boyfriend or a girlfriend. It's what you do with them that makes it wrong. When you want to be adults and have sex before marriage, that is wrong. How many girls do you know that are maybe 14, 15 and they're already pushing a pram? And that baby in the pram is theirs. Now somebody makes that baby, and it's a guy that makes the baby. Where's he when she's pushing the pram? Nowhere to be found. She's got to live on that little bit of sassa money. Do you know that you can't even buy 3 big packets of nappies with that sassa money? So the rest of the money, you've got to scuttle for. Day after day. Scuttle here, scuttle there, scuttle, scuttle, scuttle. Many of you put up your hands and said, you said you want to be a policewoman. Who wants to be a lawyer? Who wants to be a doctor? Who wants to be a priest or a minister? Somebody who speaks the word of God. Who wants to be a tickle? Who wants to be an unmarried mother? Who wants to be someone who hangs out there by the post with a gun in his pocket? A big gangster. Wie van julle wil 'n gangster wees? Huh? Kom nou. Werk saam met my. As jy voel jy wil 'n gangster wees, sit jou hand op. Moenie skaam is nie. Want as jy te skaam is om te sê ek wil 'n gangster wees, then you know it's wrong. Then you know it's wrong. That's why you're shy. I believe in Jesus Christ. I work for Him. I live for Him. I'm not shy. Look how loud I say it. But if I belong to a post down there at one of the 4th stops or 3rd stop or 2nd stop, I won't be so big to say it. It's not a proud thing to be a gangster. It's not a proud thing to be somebody that people fear. It's better to be someone that people respect. I'm a voice for the voiceless, guys. I'm not against you, I'm for you. No matter what you do in life, I'll always be for you. I'm the one who comes and takes you out of that hole and picks you up. I'm the one you contact when your mom or dad is doing something wrong at home. Chaplain Bernadine, I'm on the web. Look at me on Google. Contact me, day or night. If you're being sexually abused by a family member or a friend or even your parents, don't be shy, contact me. I work with all the GBV centres in Port Elizabeth. We're a national company, we work throughout South Africa, not just here. And you're lucky to have me here because your voice is close by. That means if something happens to you, I make sure you're okay. If you've got to go to court because you were raped or something like that, I will even go to court with you. Ek sal hy pad saam jou loop. Jy hoef nie te voel jy is alleen nie. Julle het nou vir my, Chaplain Bernadine. I'm a friend. Remember earlier we said, who's your best friend? And some of you said the police. Let me tell you, the only best friend you're ever going to have is Jesus Christ of Nazareth. That is your best friend, man, because when you have committed that crime, and you're sitting all alone, your gangster friends are nowhere to be found. Hulle is nie daar met jou nie. Hulle staan nie vas met jou nie. Jy staan man alleen. En dan moet jy jou eie goedes wys. Maar dan is die Here nog saam jou. Hy verlaat jou nooit. Hy is altyd by jou kant, al is jy goed of sleg. Hy hou nie partykeer van wat jy doen nie, maar hy is altyd lief vir jou. Hy het jou verskaf in julle ma se tummies. He made you. You look exactly the way you're meant to look. So stop being ugly to people and saying, you're too thin, I don't like the way you do your hair. I don't like those pink things in your hair. Ha 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 ha. I don't like your tracksuit broek. Kyk hoe loop jy man, jy loop soos 'n gangster. Who am I to judge? Who are you to judge? And if you stop judging, you'll stop bullying. Because the first step in bullying is judging. Who's a bully here? Who's a proud bully? Come on, put up your hands. Put up your hands if you're a proud bully. Kan jy vir my sê, dis call die polisie man? Where are the bullies? Now you shy, now you hide. Because you know what you're doing is wrong. Nee? If you know what you're doing is wrong, you hide. That is what a human being does. Dis wat 'n gewone mens doen. Hulle kruip weg vir wat hulle gedoen het. En wat gebeur? Die duiwel is hier, hy fluister in jou oor. Hey, kom, dat ons gou 'n dagpyp gaan rook hier om my hoek. Hey, check, daai vrou het dik, kom ons gaan met haar. Look at this girl, she can't wait to be in a bar and drink. Come on, man, wake up. Before you know it, you're going to be my age, and you've wasted your whole life because you want to listen to friends that mislead you. Rather listen to Jesus Christ. He's always with you. He'll always be with you. He's a friend indeed, and he's a friend in need. And if you need him, you just call on his name and he's there. But I work for him. I'm a soldier of Christ. So if you want something done and you need some help with anything you've got wrong in your lives, have respect. I'm talking to you. What is respect? Do you know what respect is? Respect is one of the first things you get taught by your parents. Come on, you've all heard this. Jy gaan my respect. Nee? In die huis. Vir al die gogos en die oumas. Hulle vat die nonsens nie. Hulle slat somme met 'n laaitjie of iets. As jy hulle disrespect. If you start respecting each other, Respect your teachers, respect your adults that are telling you the right things. There's no need for you to respect a gangster because he's not teaching you the right things. Respect the correct people in life and you will get somewhere. I don't want you girls to become a taxi snack. Do you know what a taxi snack is? Huh? Taxi queen, may I hear another word? Taxi snack is when the taxi driver has a snack on you. And you get out the taxi and that snack is stuck in your stomach. And that snack gets a name. And even if you get rid of the snack and you give it up for adoption, that snack is still a person. That snack still walks the streets. That snack has feelings. So make sure when you give yourself to someone, it's someone who loves and respects you and is going to stand with you through life. You're not going to just be a snack for someone. You're going to be a meal. An everlasting meal.
Yes.
Not a snack.
Yes.
Men, you guys are young. And you need to listen to everything I'm saying. This isn't a joke. This isn't a joke. Don't use women. God did not make a woman to be used. God made a woman to be respected, to be honored by her man, and loved. You must all go read Corinthians 13. And you will know what love is. Love isn't when you've got to go to a guy and take off your underwear. And how many are you on pressure to do that? Kyk, as jy nie uitsit nie, dan weet ek jy het my nie lief. Dan moet jy nie, ek gaan nie nou vloek nie. Want die Here het 'n wag voor my mond gesit. Want ek vloek lekker. Is die waarheid. Maar ek sê vir julle nou, vir so 'n tipe ou, sê jy vir hom, move. Ek het nie jou tipe nodig in my lewe nie. As jy my nie gaan respekteer nie, gaan jy nie hier kom kuier nie. Don't wait for your mom and dad to tell him to leave. You must tell him to leave because you know what's right and wrong. It doesn't matter if he's the best looking guy in the school. Let me tell you now, in my school there was a guy called Godfrey. All the women worshipped this guy. When he walked down the steps, everyone would wait for him and he'd come down the steps and he'd go, oh, because he was such a good looking guy. I met him 20 years later after I left school in a shop. And he knew me because I hadn't changed that much. He said, oh, Bernadine, I remember you from school. This guy, I said, who were you? He said, he was Godfrey. I went, the good looking guy. I said, yes. What had happened to Godfrey? He didn't even look like Godfrey anymore. He wasn't good looking anymore. Godfrey had become a drug addict. So let me tell you now, you've got a chance, guys, to be good sportsmen. Put your lives into sport rather than into women. Rather leave the drugs alone and put your lives into sport. Because you've got a lot of testosterone pushing through your veins now, through your bodies. And it makes you want to do things that are normal. But it's better if you keep yourself for your wife one day. It's better. There's no better relationship than two people that meet each other and love each other and stay together forever. There's very few of that left. Why don't you look for that perfect love? Instead of just sharing yourself in a taxi as a snack. Or sharing yourself here at school as a snack. Or going to a club and drinking and becoming a snack. Because you know, the more you drink, the less you're going to say no. Because it takes away all your resistance. What does a woman look like when she's drunk? Oh, I've never seen anything worse in my life than a drunk woman. Yeah, it's terrible. Think about it. Next time you go to that club and you go for the dop, wait 5 minutes before you have the dop. and look at the people that are already drunk and say, do I want to look like that? When you see that tick-up standing there on the corner, look at him and say, do I want to look like that? Because yes, it starts off with, I take the tick and I feel good and I'm a tickle. But that thing eats your brain away. And that is a medical fact. And before long, you're going to be standing there, holding up the robot. En dan gaan allemaal vir jou lag. Moenie vir daai man lag nie, bid liewerste vir hom. Want soos ek verstaan die Bybel en die Here, it's never too late to change your life. Never too late. Even a bad drug addict rubbish can change his life. I've seen it. So I know it is true. Any of you that are maybe on dagga, mandrakes, julle scapulas of wat ook al, julle voel julle het help nodig, kyk vir my daar op Google, Chaplain Bernardine, né? Check there. Contact me on WhatsApp. Whatever you talk to me about stays between us. I'm not going to run and tell your family. I'm not going to tell your teachers. But I'm going to help you to get out of whatever you're in. And you know today, if you're sitting here, and you're one of those people that are being sexually abused, and you're on drugs or whatever, and you need help. You know it. Maybe today is the day you change. Maybe today is the day your mother looks at you and says, wat het verander in jou? Kyk hoe skyn die lig van jou. Jy lyk nie meer soos 'n gangster nie. Man, I tell you, there's nothing better than following the Lord. And I hope you don't discover it too late in life. I hope you find it early in life. That's why I take time to come and speak to you. Because we really love you all with the love of Jesus Christ. Thank you so much for having me.